And we welcome you, sports fans, to this live streaming event, a production of TableRockSports.net. We are coming to you live from Jim Maccabee Field at North Medford High School as Redmond comes to town to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. This game on TableRockSports.net is brought to you in partnership with our community business partners, and you need to let them know that you appreciate their support. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button, and we'll let you know when games go live, which is like right now that this game is going live. Redmond, the Panthers, come into this game with a 8-17 record. They're from the 5A classification, Intermountain Conference, and just a bit of a young team is what they are this year. Not a whole lot of seniors on the squad. 3, that's all they have. So they're playing with a bit of a young squad. Got a couple, got about 3 freshmen on the team and a group of sophomores. So we'll look for them to be good in a couple of years. They the last 3 games have been against Ridgeview, and they went 1-2 against Ridgeview, losing the first one 2-1. Then they won 6-3. Now they're coming off a 6-3 loss. Meanwhile, you know about the North Medford Black Tornado. They have won the Southwest Conference. They are currently ranked number 5 in the OSAA rankings. And talking to Coach Curtis before the game and not seeing too much of an opportunity to probably get up to the number 4 spot, that the advantage of that would be that you get all home games right up until the semifinals, when you're going to have to go out on the road whether you like it or not, because you're just not going to be able to bump up and get to where you can have all home games. The only ones that will do that are the ones that are number 1 and number 2. West Lynn being number 1 right now. So that's the way that is. Leading things off for the Panthers is Tyden Whitfield. He's the shortstop for the ball club. And he'll foul the first one off. That misses. Newman's out on the mound. About all I'll tell you about Trey Newman being on the mound is that the scouts are here. And see why. Looks at ball 2. 2-1. So Whitfield goes 3-1. And Whitfield will send it right to Morgan. Morgan will fire over to Willer. 1 away. Everybody's doing a little bit of squinting right now. So Colton Hornet, half bat. He's the catcher. He'll send one out to Johnny King. King will scoop it up over to Willer. 2 away. One thing about North Medford baseball, they play very fast. Very fast for a high school team. If you come in late, there's a good chance you're not going to see what's going on. Eli Pupo. Didn't have a chance to go over the names with the Redmond coach before, so we'll take an apology if we got the name wrong. There's another grounder out to Rotigliano, the first, and there's 3 away. And just like that, we head now to the bottom of the first. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, there is no score. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, right here on Table Rock Sports, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. In Southern Oregon, they have 7 locations with which to serve you. We head down to the bottom of the first. Due up, Johnny King, Frankie Rutigliano, Aiden Horsley. They've had a good season. The top of the lineup is a good hitting lineup. Really, I mean, they are going to get on base. The thing that's interesting is with North Medford is they get on base, but they don't necessarily score a lot of runs. Most of their games are one-run ball games, and most notably, they were up Saturday and won 3-2 against Roseburg and 5-6 or 6-5, and they had to come back in both of those games. A couple of times they had the bases loaded and didn't score anybody. Of course, I will say I don't know if anybody in Roseburg's listening to me, but I will say the one thing I thought about that game is. Roseburg Indians are going to be working on bunt defense.
Do say hi to the Redmond fans. They know and are watching.
Oh, are they? There's some Redmond fans. Oh, good. Well, welcome. Welcome. Haven't been over in your neck of the woods for a while. Not because I don't like you, just haven't had your reason to go over there yet. All right, here's Johnny King, the second baseman for the Black Tornado. He'll swing and takes strike one, I believe. Or maybe we're not doing anything yet. I guess he was just settling into the batter's box. Here we go. There's the first pitch. Down low. Oh, there we go. 1-1. Yeah, I thought maybe we were a little further along than no count. 1-1. There's a grounder. Right out to Horner. Horner will fire it over to first, and there's one away. We have a Horner and a Hornet. A Hornet. So try not to confuse them too much. Hornet is catching. Horner playing third base. Here's Rutigliano. He'll first do the first pitch swinging. Who's going to take it? The first baseman, Cooley, grabs it. There's 2 away. Aiden Horsley comes to the plate.
I don't try to follow it up. I just follow the.
Teixeira out on the mound as Horsley looks at ball 1. And that hit him. So with 2 out, 1 on, Horsley down at first base. That brings up Jeremiah Robbins. Teixeira delivers strike 1. Teixeira coming quickly, actually. Thought he was going to take his time, but he misses again. Ball 1, 1-1. There's strike 2. There's a fly ball sent out to left field, looking foul. Chasing it down was Pupo, but not happening. Horsley was already around third base. That's just a long, long strike for Robbins. Do a little housekeeping while we get resettled here. Boy, if that would have stayed fair, that was, well, I was going to get to the wall. But foul it is. That one's upstairs. We go 2-2. I'll tell you again that the ballpark here at Jim McAbee Field, 344 down the left field line, 380 out to center. And it's only 331 down the right field line.
Pitch clock violation?
Well, we'll see what Teixeira does here. Foul ball. Robbins fouls that out of play. Horsley was on his way again. 3-2. I was talking to a coach, though, and he said, you know, it's an amazing thing here in Oregon that a lot of the right field walls are really short. So he wasn't sure quite why, but that's inside. Wait, no. What? What? Hold on, timeout. So either the scoreboard was wrong or something here. Hold on, timeout.
He thought it was ball 4 too.
Well, all right. There's 3 out. Don't ask me what happened, because I don't know if I really know. But I do know this. We're headed to the top of the second. We have no score on the John L. Scott scoreboard on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Cellular prepaid, our plans have no extra fees, like our lowest priced unlimited plan at just $40 a month. So don't get surprised by other providers and their extra fees. Plus, with our unlimited plans, you get your choice of a free Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Power. With US Cellular Prepaid, what you see is what you get.
No extra fees and no surprises with US Cellular at Siskiyou, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. The officials talking about the mayhem that ended the first inning out there. I was going to tell you that Trey Newman only threw 8 pitches in the first inning as the Panthers went 1-2-3 on him. 5 strikes, so it's about as good as it can get for you as he starts his second inning of work. So Teixeira leads it off. He's the pitcher. He's also the cleanup hitter. There's the first one fouled back.
Here we go, Trey.
The 0-1 from Newman. Swung on and missed. I told you the scouts are here. They've all got their radar guns out. I'd be curious to know what they're getting. Well, I am curious. I'd just like to know. They're not going to tell me, though. 1-2. That misses. 2-2. Trying to count how many there might be. One, I see at least 5 radar guns going up. 4 or 5, maybe 6. That's outside. 3-2. These are not college scouts either, by the way. I just can't tell you what teams they're from. They wouldn't like that at all. That's fouled. They're going to get it? No. Nope. Carr gave it a good run, but he just couldn't quite get there on time. David Carr is not exactly the slowest player on the team either, but long way to run to get that one. 3-2. There's strike 3, and there's 1 away. Second baseman, Riker Altzer. Again, for you listening in Redmond, if we got that one wrong, we'll have to apologize. There's a strike. It's outside. 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and missed. 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Inside. Full count. As we say, the North Medford Black Tornado play fast baseball. Part of what, of course, what that is they haven't been scoring a lot of runs themselves, but they're not allowing the other team to score a lot of runs. So, quick games is usually the result. Fouled away. Stay at 3-2. That one's fouled away. And there's ball 4.
Hey, you're good, Trey.
That's the first base runner Redmond has had. That brings up the third baseman. Wyatt Horner. Throw over to first, but getting the uniform dirty at least was Altzer. That one's inside. Oh, strike 1. Horner batting left. There's another throw over to first. Safe again. That one's inside. 1-1. Robbins blocks it.
Nice work, J-Rob.
We'll go 2-1. Way inside. 2-2. No, 3-1. Excuse me, 3-1. Timeout. They called a balk. They called a balk on Newman. So down to second base is Altzer, and that'll bring out conference time. And they'll discuss some things out there among themselves. Hey, this May 19th is the day to team up with the Dutch Brothers Foundation and Drink One for Dane to end ALS and support the Muscular Dystrophy Association. In honor of co-founder Dane Boersma, a donation will be made to MDA for every drink sold. 17 years and counting. Stop by and drink one for Dane, May 19th, at your favorite Dutch Brothers location. That would be just a few days hence. What's today even? 17th? Yeah, so it'd be like Friday. Marvelous way to end the week, right? Go to Dutch Brothers, buy a treat, help muscular dystrophy. You're good all the way around. And if anybody says about you buying something like that, you just say, hey, it was for a good cause today. Here we go. 3-1. Horner at the plate. And he'll take that inside, ball 4. So after an easy 1-2-3 inning, Newman's having to work here a little bit. Cooley, the first baseman, is at the plate. Buck Cooley. Another lefty. He'll foul that one out of play. Nope. Robbins is giving it a look, but nah, not a chance. Beyond the grandstands. Robbins was giving it a look, and not one spectator even flinched. And there's a shot. King backing up. King is going to have it. He'll turn and fire to second. There's 2 away. Isaac Key, the right fielder, steps in. With 2 out, 2 on. And Newman struck 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. North Medford gets out of this. Redmond will look back at this undoubtedly as their best opportunity. Newman will get himself figured out again. There's strike 3. He got out of it. We head now to the bottom of the second. As we do, there is still no score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. As you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations with which to serve you. We start at the bottom of the second. Jeremiah Robbins is going to step in there. He was at the plate when the inning ended in a somewhat confusing fashion. And Teixeira hits him. So Robbins is on. That's the second batter now that's been hit. Horsley also got hit. Marcus Moore will run for Robbins, and here comes the pitcher, Trey Newman. I guess they don't call him a pinch runner anymore if it's the catcher or the pitcher. It's called a courtesy runner. Otherwise, it's a pinch runner. Good grief. There's a shot out to center field, but circling under it is Olmeda, and there's one away. Kellen Willer steps up, playing first base for the Black Tornado. One away on that fly ball by Newman. The throw over is tad high. Getting back pretty easily was Moore. Running for Robbins. Teixeira delivers, and that's going to get down as Willer gets it in there. And now we got first and second. That one fell right in front of Pupo. Davis Carr. 1 out, 2 on. An opportunity for North Medford. Redmond certainly had his chances back in the second inning and couldn't capitalize. Carr showed bunt, pulled it back, took ball 1. Swing and misses. We are at 1-1. Carr slaps one, and that's going to get by the second baseman. That's going to bring Moore to the plate. Here's the throw to the plate. Oh, they took it off to third. And just like that, Carr will be standing at second base, and Willer was over at third. And a run is in. So Marcus Moore scores from second base. Willer goes from first to third, and Carr stands out at second base with a double. Colton Morgan at the plate. He'll look at ball 1. They're still only 1 away. So a chance for North Medford to do some damage. And there's a shot that's going to get down into the gap. That's going to get all the way. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Here comes Willer. And he's going to be followed in. Here's going to be to third base. The slide. And safe is Morgan. As Carr comes around from second base to score. Standing at third is Morgan with the triple. And 2 RBIs. 3-0. Black Tornado. Easton Curtis at the plate, left fielder. He'll foul this one back. Far, far beyond us. A glove would not have helped in that situation. Strike 2. 0-2. Still only 1 out. He'll slap this one right to third. Horner picks it up and over to first, but that's going to score another run. As Morgan comes in easily. But there's 2 outs. Nobody on for Johnny King. Johnny King 0 for 1. He's got a 2-0 count going right now. Inside. 3-0. Inside, and he'll take a walk. Rutigliano steps in. He's likewise 0 for 1. Teixeira delivers. And heading to second is King, but he's going to be out. No, safe. He dropped the ball, and King takes off for third. There's nobody there. He's in. So, Johnny King, while they're all looking for the ball, takes off running and gets to third base. And we have ball 1. Strike 1, excuse me, strike 1. The 0-1 misses inside, and we go 1-1. Well, that was an interesting little. So we're going to go out to right field. And bringing it in is key to end the inning. But not before. North Medford puts 4 on the board. We head to the top of the third, as we do on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's North Medford 4, Redmond nothing. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our New Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. They have 7 locations to serve you. Coverage here on TableRockSports.net. We start the top of the 4th. And as we do, Joseph Olmeda. Actually, I want to pronounce it Olmeda, but I'm not sure which way. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to catch up with the Redmond coach at all before the game. Sometimes that happens. Coaches are busy coaching sometimes. There's strike 3. 1 away. Pooey it. Quit streaming. Why? No. I was doing something else. Whitfield back up. Over 1. As he fouls off the first one. 0-1. That one misses. 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2. Whitfield takes another ball, 2-2. The shortstop for the Redmond Panthers. That one's fouled away. That's upstairs. 3-2.
Get him here, Trey.
Swing and a miss. It's 2 away. In the first inning, Trey Newman threw 8 pitches, but Redmond's starting to make him work just a little bit now. There's strike 1 to Hornet, the catcher. He'll foul this one away. Getting ready to say about Newman, he's that's the 44th pitch he's thrown in the ball game. 45th pitch he's thrown in the ball game. 37 of those in the last 2 innings. Cross and out. So Retigliano takes care of that. He throws him out at first base. We head to the bottom of 3 as we do on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's a 4-0 lead for the Black Tornado. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
We return to Jim Maccabee Field, North Medford High School. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a 4-0 lead for the Black Tornadoes as we head to the bottom of the third inning. We're trying to keep track of things here with pitching. Newman has struck out 4 so far. Walked a couple, but he hasn't allowed a hit through 3. Aiden Horsley steps in. Teixeira ready to go. He's pitching pretty tough himself as he's upstairs with ball 1. Horsley was hit by a pitch, his first time at bat. This one he'll pop up. And grabbing it out there is Pupo. And there's one away. That brings up Robbins. Robbins walked, I believe, his first time. 0 for 0. He might have been hit by a pitch. As he looks at ball 1, 1-0. Well, he's hit by a pitch the last time he was up there. And he'll pop this one up. First base. And grabbing that is Cooley. There's 2 away. Trey Newman steps in there. One of our crew snuck down to where the radar guns are. Through 91 and 90. His last 2 pitches. Just in case you're wondering if he's bringing any heat today. There's ball 1 to Newman. That's inside, ball 2. You'd think if he went to college or even if a pro team took him, they'd get that up pretty quickly to about 95, 96. There's one. It gets right past the third baseman. That's a fair ball. That's going to go all the way. Newman's going to hustle in. He'll be at second base, standing up with the 2-out double. That becomes the 4th hit for the Black Tornado. Four hits, only 1 walk by Teixeira, but the Black Tornado have found how to hit this thing. Willer pops it up. Horner giving chase. He's got it. And there's 3 away. We head to the top of the 4th as we do. It's 4-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Black Tornado on top. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day. No, we're not at an ocean. Looks like we're playing at an ocean, though. A little bit of wind. Yeah, camera's kind of bouncing around a little bit. It's a Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. As we get ready now to start the fourth inning, and a 4-0 lead for the Black Tornado. The first pitch to Pupo is up and out there, and Easton Curtis circles under it and takes it for out number 1. Teixeira shows bunt, puts it down. Robbins can't get a hold of it. And we'll see how they score that one. Fear that might be an error on Robbins for not handling it cleanly. Long debate. Really long debate. They still haven't decided. Now they decide to give him a hit, to give Teixeira a single. Altzer at the plate, swing and a miss. As I said, the Redmond people listening might be pronouncing a name or two wrong here. What if that is Altizer? Not sure. Anyway, he's in the hole 0-2. He's going to send one out to Rutigliano, who drops it. Everybody's safe. That one, I assume, really will be an error. Although I don't know, you can't. Let's see what they call it. I hope they're going to give him a base hit. Yeah, I don't know that Rutigliano would have had him even if he would have fielded it cleanly. Horner steps in. And he looks at ball 1. Two walks. Oh, they had a pickoff back to Teixeira. Fans thought maybe he had him, but not so much, says the umpire. That one's popped up. Carr has it, but that will send Teixeira to third base with 1 out. First and third for the Panthers. Cooley, who's 0 for 1, is up there. That one's out of play. 0-1. Ooh. Ooh, we all say here. Cooley, his first at bat, popped up to Johnny King at second base. He's got a 1-1 count going right now. That's out of play. Bus driver is pretty smart. He parked where you don't really get a foul ball. There's a foul tip. Headed back to second base is Altazier. I think he probably would have had it on indifference, as North Medford would be glad to let him have it. Gets away from Robbins, but makes no difference. Not that far. And Altazier took off for second, so that's where he's at now. So 2 down. Second and third. And 2 away. That's outside. Three and 2. A little grounder out to King. Picks it up and fires to Willard. And that'll end the inning. Bottom of the fourth is where we're headed. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's still a 4-0 lead for the Black Tornado on the Lithia Superstore game of the day.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
This is the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 7 locations to serve you. As we get ready to play the bottom of inning number 4, let me also take the opportunity to tell you that today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and Dave Villeneuve, attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon, and to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Davis Carr will lead things off. Davis Carr with a double in the game. We'll look at strike 1. So other than the Teixeira comes with the 0-1. We'll strike 2. 0-2. So, I can Swing and a miss. They'll have to throw it down. And it gets by the first baseman. And Carr will be safe at first. That brings up Colton Morgan. And a triple. His first at bat, 2 RBIs. See how they score this. To drop third strike, it's got to be an error somewhere in there. As Morgan fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. They are giving no error, though. And the count goes to 1-1. I told you it was Teixeira on the mound. I was wrong. That's Key that's out on the mound at this point. Teixeira went through 3 innings, so here to start the 4th, Key is out there. Strike 3. There's 1 away. Teixeira moved over to third base. And I think that's the only move that they made. No, they didn't. They took Horner out. There's strike 1 to Curtis. He's 0 for 1. And that's going to get away from Cooley. Cooley. And going down to second base will be Carr. So with 1 out at an 0-1 count, all of a sudden, Redmond finds themselves in trouble again. Strike 2. 0-2. The 0-2 is up high. 1-2. The 1-2 blocked nicely that time by Hornet. That's 2-2. So Teixeira finishes his pitching effort today, having thrown 39 pitches, 21 of them for strikes. Faced 15 batters. Had 2 hit that he hit. There for the second out is Whitfield throwing it over to first. And there's 1 away. But also moving down to third base is Carr for Johnny King. He's 0 for 1. And takes strike 1. There's a swing and a miss, but coming in on the pitch is going to be Carr. It's a 5-0 lead now for the Black Tornado. It's a passed ball, they say. I have an 0-2 count. It's outside, 1-2. That misses. 2-2. Redmond, no hits, no runs, 2 hits. Couple of errors already. North has 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a grounder sent out to Cooley. We'll throw it to Key. And that will end the inning. We head to the top. Nope, I'll take that back. We're not going to the top. I'm 1 out too many. We're still in the bottom of the 4th. It's only 2 outs. Reset everything. Catcher's interference is what they're calling. So that's how King got on base. This is Rutigliano, who looks at strike 1. Picked it up by Key, fired to Cooley, and that'll end the inning. Now we can head to the top of the 5th. If I can get my computer to say so. Here on the Lithia Superstore, game of the night on TableRockSports.net.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Table Rock Sports. It's actually powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Coverage is on Table Rock Sports. We'll be okay someday. I think our brain is getting baked out here in the sun. It's a rather warm day today. Not as hot as it has been. Here on this side of the mountain, as I'm sure on the east side of the mountain also, we're having a little trouble figuring out this spring thing. John Brab, and if that's not quite right, I apologize, but no, it's not Barb, so Brab is what we'll go with at the plate. He'll swing and miss. He's got a 1-2 count going. He's out playing right field right now because that's where Key was. And he'll swing and miss. And there's 1 away. That'll become the 5th strikeout for the Redmond Panthers. Trey Newman with 5 strikeouts. He's faced 17 batters through 4 1/3. So just a little over the minimum. Olmeda at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And he also has a strike on him. Newman. This was out to Curtis. Curtis has that one. It's 2 away. The shortstop, Whitfield, he's 0 for 2. Struck out once. Well, he's looking for his first hit. Newman starts him off with strike one. Inside. 1-1. 2 hits, 5 strikeouts for Newman. Walked a couple. Inside. 2-1. Way out of play. 2-2. Fouled way out of play again. And errors. Strike 3. To the bottom of the 5th. 5-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard for the Black Tornado. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. That midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pocket. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
We head to the bottom of the 5th on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by TableRockSports.net, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, also a sponsor. They have 7 locations with which to serve you. Spring sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. Horsley to lead it off. Troy, who works at the Siskiyou Cellular out there by Panda Express, he wanted me to tell all you that he's a good guy. Actually, he helped me when I had to get a phone that actually did modern things. Ball 1 to Horsley. 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch. That's strike 1. He's out there by the, I guess I should define the Panda Express, out on the south end of town, out there by the South Walmart. As we mentioned, everybody to try and get a location. Strike 2 to Horsley, 1-2. And there's strike 3. 1 away. Jeremiah Robbins will step in there. Robbins 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch too. And he'll look at ball 1. And ball 2. 2-0. You can see that one got away. Doesn't make any difference here. Plate umpire will dust off the plate in the hopes that maybe they can all see it. 3-0 to Robbins. Newman on deck. There's strike 1. Robbins not even offering at that one. Altazir is out on the mound, so they're going through the pitchers pretty quickly with Redmond. There's strike 2. Gunnar Key is out of the game. 3-2. There's ball 4. So Robbins is on at first. Here comes Marcus Moore. He'll run for Robbins. Newman, 1 for 2. He has a double. He'll look at strike 1. One and one. Altazir out on the mound now. There's strike 2. 1 and 2. Have to try and keep up with all the changes that Redmond has initiated. Inside, 3 and 2. Tatum Ashelman is now at second base. There's a swing and a miss. 2 away. Willer at the plate. He's 1 for 2. A single for Willer. There's a shot right to Whitfield, over to first, and the side is retired. We go to top of 6. Still, it's a 5-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. For the Black Tornado, John L. Scott, with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Don't stop! Get it! Talk on what's our greatness is!
Get a little Dutch Bros in here.
Another day, another Dutch Bros.
Oh my gosh, so good. So worth it. Oh my god.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Trey Newman's work for the day is done. 72 pitches, 48 of them were strikes. He faced 19 batters, allowed 2 hits, walked 2, struck out 6. I'll tell you what, as soon as the scouts saw that Newman was done, they all cleared out. Dom Daffrin out on the mound now for the North Medford Black Tornado. I don't think there'll be any other defensive changes. There's really no need for it. And indeed, the only thing they'll do is just change out the pitcher, Daffrin, who wasn't playing a position anyway, out on the mound. Hornet, the catcher, is up. He'll lace one out to right field, but Carr can't hang on to it. And sliding into second base is Hornet. Carr had it, dropped it, picked it up, dropped it. By the time all that happened, Hornet was sliding into second. Pupo will step in. It's a single, is the way it's being scored. As Pupo takes ball 1. So that would have to be also an error. Oh, they got him. Daffrin turned and fired to Rotigliano and picked off Hornet. There was an error on that play by Carr. Pupo steps back in. He has a 1-0 count on him. Daffrin inside, ball 2. Fouled out of play. Two count. Right back to Daffrin, who will toss it over to Willer. 2 away. Teixeira, now playing third base, steps in. He's over 2. There's strike 1. There's a little pop-up. King has it. And that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of 6. North Medford still holding on to a 5-0 lead here on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale price. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, on TableRockSports.net. We head to the bottom of 6, 5-0. North Medford out on top. They scored 4 back in the second, put one more up in the fourth. Now we got some batting changes. Marcus Moore is at the plate, and he'll take strike 1. I think he's batting in the place of Newman. There's strike 1. Or 2. 0-2. That's outside. 1-2. Has a little pop-up, and running out to grab it is Ashelman. Well, now we're getting everybody. And strike 1. This is Joey Newberg. Outside. 1-1. Final regular season game. Tomorrow, all of the rankings freeze at 10 p.m. That one misses. 1-1. 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2. So sometime we'll wake up Friday morning or something like that. We'll know what the official brackets are and where everybody's playing. Starting Monday. That's when the round of 32 begins for 6A. The round of 16 is on Wednesday. Quarterfinals. Friday. Semifinals. The Tuesday following Memorial Day. There's a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down. And then the championship played the first Saturday of June. I've been asking around, asking if anybody knows where the baseball games are going to be played for the championship, and I haven't asked anybody yet that seems to know the answer. 0-1 It's Gabe Johnson. There's a pop up to. No, going to get out of play. So, yeah, I don't know if anybody that knows where they're playing the baseball championships. Oh, everybody keeps telling me it's Kaiser, but I was told back in March it's not unless something changed. Because they can't get it for 2 days. So they were going to, my understanding in March was they were going to play it 1 day, 2 sites. Unless they changed their mind. But I know Kaiser is taken Friday and Saturday, so I don't know where they're playing. There's strike 3. And Johnson is down on strikes. Well, we head down to the top of 7. We do. It's a 5-0 lead for the North Medford Black Tornado on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Cellular prepaid, our plans have no extra fees, like our lowest priced unlimited plan at just $40 a month. So don't get surprised by other providers and their extra fees. Plus, with our unlimited plans, you get your choice of a free Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Power. With US Cellular prepaid, what you see is what you get.
No extra fees and no surprises with US Cellular at Siskiyou, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. We have the trainer looking at a Redmond player. Well, while that's going on, we'll tell you that today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your Peak Rewards to save on gas and snacks for your next road trip. Number 4 that they're looking at down there, Riker Aldazir. Not sure what the situation is, but giving him a really thorough examination. Now they're talking to the coach. He's going to play. So Daffron out on the mound for North Medford, trying to close things down. And he'll throw for strike 1. 0-1. This will be another relatively quick ball game for the North Medford Black Tornado. There's 0-2 on that swing and a miss. Depending on how long it takes them to get 3 outs, they will only play about an hour and a half. They like to get them over with quick. That one's popped up, but I don't think anybody's going to get it. No. The 0-2 from Daffrin. Swing and a miss. There's one away. That brings up the second baseman for the Redmond Panthers. Ashkelman. And look at strike one. I would send Horsley back. He's there. That'll be the second out. Cooley will step in with 2 outs. 0 for 2. Fouls the first one back. It's 0-1. It's got off by Willer. And they got him. Getting over there was Daffrin. Just barely in time. But he made it. And it's a final now here at Jim Maccabee Field as North Medford wins this one by a count of 5-0. We'll be back with the Dutch Brothers postgame show right after this as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
It's a final here at Jim Maccabee Field at North Medford High School on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. A 5-0 win for the Black Tornado over the Redmond Panthers. North Medford scored 4 runs in the second inning. If you give me a second, we'll run back there and talk about how that happened. As Robbins was hit by a pitch to begin the inning. Marcus Moore came in and ran for him. Newman flied out to center field for one away. Then Willer singled on a line drive to left field. Moore went to second on that one. Davis Carr then doubled on a hard ground ball to right field. Moore scored. Willer moved to third, and it was a 1-0 ball game. Morgan tripled on the very next play. The first pitch he saw, he tripled out to center field. Willer and Carr both scored, and it was a 3-0 lead. And in with 2 outs, Curtis grounded out. Whitfield went to first base, and when he did, Morgan scored, and it was 4-0. The Black Tornado didn't score again until the 4th inning when Carr grounded out, Curtis grounded out, but Davis Carr was able to advance to third base. Carr reached on a dropped third strike, and then the ball got past the first baseman. Johnny King got on base by a catcher's interference by Hornet, but Davis Carr scored from third on a passed ball, and that made it 5-0, and that was all that the scoring that there was. Carr and Newman both had a double. Morgan had a triple. Newman faced 19 batters. Daffrin faced 6. Daffrin was throwing strikes too. He's 16 pitches and 14 strikes. Newman threw 72 pitches and 48 strikes. Meanwhile, for Redmond, Teixeira had 39 pitches and 21 strikes, but North Medford had this one going the right direction from the second inning on, and they win this one going away by a count of 5-0. We would like to thank you for joining us for today's live streaming event. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports presentation, as far as baseball goes, will be Monday, May 22nd, and it will be here. I can tell you that. Just don't know who it's going to be against quite yet, as all of that will be decided a little later in the week. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: North Medford 5, Redmond 0. This has been a presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching. Good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.